Hey, it's Sarah from Close to the Earth IT Services, and I've got a new streaming service, so bear with me for a second. This is going to be kind of like tying into my topic for today because, oh my God, I've been having so many problems with this service that I was working with, and each time I would kind of like tell them, hey, I've got a problem. They'd be like, that's because you don't know how to work your computer. That's bullshit, actually. That's literally not true. So, it just got really frustrated. The first problem that I started having, hey, hi. So, just to catch you up, I just started going live. The first problem I started having was back on January 11th. So I contacted them and I was like, here, I have all of the logs, I have all of the information. You can check my console information, which is like all of the code. And I provided that to them because I wanted to make the service better, not only for myself, but for other people. And they have a Facebook chat support, kind of Facebook group support thing. And I'd be like going on and answering community questions and letting them know how things could be better. I continued to have problems. Now, this is going back to January, and it worked for a while. You can see I was really consistent with going live for quite some time, right? Like through February. And then March, I started really having some issues with it. Once like February 4th hit, I couldn't consistently use it. There was some kind of like problem with it. So I let them know over and over again, gave them all the technical information, screenshots, whatever they needed. Hey, and the customer service like continued to doubt not only my ability to troubleshoot it, but they'd be like, it's your fault. You actually changed something on your computer. And I was like, dude, at this point, I've disabled everything I could. I rolled my operating system back one generation, and they still wouldn't have the belief that I could actually figure out what was going on. It was a lot of what's known as, what is that called? Like gaslighting. I was like, how is this happening? Hey, Sterling. Hey, good morning. How is this happening? I'm actually just trying to make a software product better. So, so the point in the story is, there are going to be times where people question you, especially if you're not like, I don't know, just a professional white guy, because they get all the cred. They have like 100%, no one questions them. But a woman, if you're a person of color, you're going to be questioned. And you know what? Answer the questions. But you don't have to do business with those people at all. So what I did was I bootstrapped my own stream. I look kind of orange. I mean, I'm noticing this. There's a little bit of an orange look to this. I did it myself. I did my own OBS configuration, and I'm doing it my own self because forget them. There is something terrifying happening, and I wanted to let you know. I've been talking about this for how long now? Since December, and now shit's getting real. So we have until April 23rd. Now, the things that have been happening on Facebook are very alarming in terms of our privacy and how it has been misused, right? We all agree on this. That's not cool. A lot of people deactivated their Facebook. They have deleted the app. We learned that Facebook actually took our information and would just basically allow developers or programmers to do whatever they wanted with our personal information, not protecting it at all, which is against the law. Once April 23rd hits, that shit is no longer against the law. Do you feel how gnarly that is? I've got no words. This is so beastly. And I like 3 people ordered the VPN. And I was going live on Facebook for a month talking about it. And I thank those people for taking heed. because this makes me mad to no end. So let's walk through NordVPN together. I'm not going to be able to do it on my main machine because that will cut us off. But I want to show you what NordVPN looks like on a computer. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. I got something to show you here. I'm going to show you what NordVPN looks like on a computer and why it's important. So the reason why it's important to have this NordVPN service is that it's going to protect your internet connection from being, what is the word? Like being read, basically, by other services. So at the moment, the way that the internet works, we would get an envelope. I've got like an envelope here. All right, so let's say it's, I'm trying to look for a piece of paper. Okay, so let's say this is your packet of information, right? Here, you're gonna make an internet request. It goes a little something like this. It looks like a postcard from your grandma, right? Innocuous little postcard. Well, guess what? That can be read all over the place. Yeah, this can be read just like this. It goes out in clear text. So every request that you make, every web page that you seek to read goes out just like this. Hi, it's your grandma. How you doing? And it goes out to the server and it comes back. And if this connection can be infiltrated, somebody's reading your stuff. Okay, so who has time to read all that stuff? Fucking bots. Artificial intelligence does. It's got all the time in the world. So if you think I sound like a nutty conspiracy theorist, that is fine with me. I do not care what your perception is of this process. It is this serious. This is not funny. Let me show you my screen. Now wait a second. Let me give you another visual because apparently I don't mean to admonish anyone, but I spent the whole month of December talking about how serious this was, and then we find this complete expose of Facebook. And I just want to tell you that's a drop in the bucket of what they're going to be able to mine, collect, and use artificial intelligence to gather this information. So it's not going to be people, nerdy people sitting in a computer. This is going to be a widespread strategy to collect personal data, preferences, what you're watching, and listen. Data requests from media sources, your videos, audio, and anything that streams, live streaming. Those all go out with a separate code. So they go out with a different IP address to the internet. They go out and they say, like, basically announcing, I want to watch a video, out to the server that is its destination. That has its own set of number classes. So when that request goes out, it's basically saying, like, I want media content. So this is the reason why, back before people started talking about this, that your internet service provider could distinguish so easily what is going to be an email, what is going to be me looking for directions, and what is going to be me asking for media. And they want to increase the price for seeing any kind of media online. This is very valuable. So this hits us on April 23rd with a hard date. So, okay, the way that a VPN works is it puts your information basically in an envelope. So we've got the postcard, and the VPN does this. It does it from a server location, which is outside of your own city and state, and it protects your data, and it puts it in a concealed encryption, right? So it scrambles it up, goes out to the server, and it comes back scrambled too. So this information cannot be infiltrated. I'm not like that one dude on InfoWars. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. This is valuable. This is valuable. Right? Our data. This is like people are in jail because of data. This is not funny. All right, let's see the screen. All right, so this is my software that I made myself. And okay, yeah, check this out. Check this out. I've got a couple of things for you. A couple of things. So, first of all, this is a new product. All right, well, no. We'll go to this first. I've got kind of a messy desktop right now. So, Facebook has been collecting your data when you're not even on Facebook. And I got this Firefox plugin, which I'm not using now. But this cuts off your connection to Facebook mining your data. And believe me, they're aggressively trying to mine this. And it's legal. There's nothing they can do. Cat's out of the bag, man. It's that serious. All right, here's another product that I found yesterday. I'm kind of in the loop for a bunch of new services, software as a service, etc. And let's see, 855 codes remain. Let's just refresh this and see how many people bought this. So this is a bot. This is a bot, an AI bot named Leonard. And what Leonard does is it goes across LinkedIn and it pretends to be people. And between last night and this morning, 455 people purchased this. So yeah, here's what it does. It goes and makes handshakes 400 times a day to business profiles of people. And then it saves other people for later. And then 100 times a day, it invites people to connect. It sends 300 personalized bulk messages. Hi, Jenny. It's so nice to connect with you. I do IT. What do you do? So nice to meet you. Okay, 300 times a day that happens. So, I mean, yeah. LinkedIn is getting botified, and no one really suspects it. People think LinkedIn is authentic connections. I beg to differ. Instagram has blocked these bots. Twitter has blocked these bots. Facebook has blocked these bots. And here they are on LinkedIn. So, yeah. I know it's only 8:23 in the AM. Sorry about that. I know. I don't mean to terrify you before your second cup of coffee. Let's go to my iPhone here. I'm going to take a look. Shit, I didn't realize it was going to look like this. This looks a little bizarre, but you're going to get the point. We'll just go like that. God, this looks weird. I miss my utility that works. I really do. But, I mean, I'm just not going to allow myself to be effed with by some bro developers. It's just not happening. I'd rather make it myself. So here, yeah, I made my own OBS stream, and it looks like unprofessional, but I don't care. I'll figure it out, but I won't be treated like that. So here we go. This is NordVPN. Let me just show you what this looks like. We're going to go here and find the NordVPN app. And now I'm connected. See how it's green here? All you do is connect and disconnect, right? So here I'm connected to US server, and my source is protected, so I can stream away in privacy and not really have to worry about it. Also, if we go over to these settings, VPN is enabled. Oops, you see this here. So I've got my VPN right here. A lot of people ask if it slows your internet connection down. It doesn't slow your internet connection down, but what it does is while it's sending a request to encrypt or scramble your data, it actually does, it appears to slow the connection down slightly because it's making one other extra step on its path to get the data requests or the information that you've asked for online. So it does take a second to do that connection. So it might decrease your internet speed by about 10 to 20% sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. So now when I go to YouTube, let's say, or let's see, Twitch, my informational request is protected. And that's really important in a number of ways. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. And this is not me being a conspiracy theorist. This is real life. This is really, really valuable stuff. And it's important to take heed. Yeah. So here we go. And you can download or you can connect from other servers too. Let's say you wanted to connect from the UK, for example. You can do that. If you wanted to protect your internet connection more securely, here's an anti-DDoS specialty server. If you're really concerned about your privacy and you're kind of like over the top about it, you can use this anti-DDoS. That's a denial of service, which would shut your whole thing down. So if you wanted to use that, I can't think of a use case where you'd actually need it, but you can. Onion over VPN, this is the most super secure connection you can get. So if you're an activist or a journalist, definitely go for the Onion over VPN when you're talking about a matter where you can be infiltrated. So, yeah, there you go. So that's how that works. It's very simple. It's $80 for 2 years. And for me, it is worth it. I would rather just pay the money and be secure and not worry about it. So I'm just going to hop over to my webcam super quick. I have left a link for you in the description of this, along with a few other utilities that I think are really, really helpful to have. I'm going to be back live streaming consistently now because I've fixed my stuff. It looks a little bit kindergartenish. I'm good with that. I'd rather make my own thing and not be treated like crap by anybody. So that is what I'm going to do. A little bit of a bitter message, but it's sweet too because, standing up for ourselves is very, very, very important. And it's a skill. It is a learned skill. So, hey, thank you for watching. I'm going to be back with a bunch of tutorials. Now that this thing is working, I can actually work with you. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about all of the things that we can go through because this last couple of months I've been focusing on increasing my skill set and seeing what I can teach. So it's pretty cool. This live stream was sponsored in part by NordVPN. I have sought Nord out because I know we all need a VPN service that really works. And Nord is the best. It's a group of Swedish digital rights activists who created this company, and they've protected journalists worldwide, whistleblowers, and anyone who sought to tell the truth. So let's support NordVPN. That's really important, and protect yourselves. Time is very limited on our ability to roam the internet freely. Things are going to change very quickly. I don't know what the new next internet is going to be, but I've lived long enough to know. People used to think they were pretty cool sending a fax. Yeah, people would have like a faxing style and stuff. Of like, yeah, I know how to use the fax machine. Yeah. Right? So this is going to happen. It's going to be raising the bar on what we can do, what we know how to do, how we connect with each other. This is all happening, and it's really exciting. It's part of the progression of where we're going, and that is really cool. So let's see what happens next. Hey, good morning. So just to underscore the point that our internet protections are going away, and a lot of us have not known a time where we weren't protected in some way on the internet. So preferential treatment is going to start happening where certain sites are prioritized over other ones. Platforms are going to be prioritized over just individual websites. So right now, at least you can like get your hustle on and do some search engine optimization tricks and all that stuff to get yourself where you want to be. That could be really just changing, and we're gonna have to find out how that actually goes, which is fine. You know, things change. Let's get our roller skates on and navigate this. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. It'll be fine. But you know, not without protecting ourselves first, digitally, to really prioritize our online security, online presence, to know that data is value. It has a lot of value to it. And to honor that we personally have so much value that companies like Facebook and even the government have an interest in, like, who are you? What are you buying? What are you doing? Where are you going? Let's just honor ourselves and just take a moment to be situationally aware. We feel safe. We're on the internet. We're at our home. We're at our office. We're in safe spaces where there's no threat of really any kind of like external harm. Wild animals aren't going to knock on my door, unlock the door, and come eat me. That's a false sense of security, and it's changing. So we're going to find out the implications of this Facebook thing. I mean, our election. It wasn't a fairly run election. And if that doesn't make your blood boil, I don't know what will. If Trump won fair and square, and this is the state of America, then that's one thing. But there was a whole lot of cheating going on. So it's that serious. That's what I've got for you. I'm going to be going live more often. I'm going to have valuable information for you. I got to kind of get back in the flow because I haven't been able to go live for like 8 weeks, really, and get a whole stream going, but that's going to be changing. So, hey, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for watching. This has been AM Tech Talk, and I'm going to be back with more valuable info for you.
Oh.